Hello? Yeah, it sound like it's in there, but the buttons ain't moving up. But it should be in there clear. But about to get this thing rolling. Literally, it's no pressure. We back again another week, and I'm your host Bangem Bugg. I guess it's gonna be some changes to the show, so y'all keep looking out. But I guess I ain't really got to talk about it now. I'm gonna just get into this I'm gonna get into this the big one of the biggest stores is King Von. So I'm gonna give y'all a little details on it. And this from CNN. They say the rapper King Von was one of the two people fatally shot Friday during an early morning exchange of gunfire outside an Atlanta hookah lounge. Authorities said it say 4 other people were wounded by gunfire, according to the Georgia Bureau of Investigation, which was investigating the shooting because police officers ended up firing their weapons. 2 groups of men argued in the parking lot around 3:30 a.m. The shots were fired. Authorities said an off-duty Atlanta officer who was working at the I'm not even sure was it Monaco hookah lounge, and an officer who was patrolling nearby confronted the gunman, and shots were fired during the encounter, police said. And at this time, the investigators believe King Von was shot during the initial shootout between the 2 groups of males prior to police responding and attempting to stop the shooting. Additionally, King Von was not located at the scene but arrived at the hospital after the shooting via private vehicle. A statement from police said the GBI said earlier that 3 people had died, but an Atlanta police spokesman said only 2 people died, King Von and another man. Police said they found 3 suspects with gunshot wounds who were taken by ambulances to the hospital. 3 other people went to the hospital in private vehicles, police said. 4 people are being treated in area hospitals, authorities said, and 1 is extremely critical and the others are stable. Police said they detained 2 people near the lounge who could face charges. No officers were injured in the incident. And King Von, whose legal name was Devon Bennett, had charted twice on Billboard's top R&B and hip hop albums with Grandson Volume 1 and mixtape. Volume 1, a mixtape that went to number 37, and LeVon James, a mixtape that peaked at number 36 last week. He released the album Welcome to O Block. I guess that's pretty much enough details, but I guess the first video I had seen, it was a video of like a parking lot shooting. It was real dark, and I guess it had like the night light, so I thought that was the video. And then I seen another video where they was like fighting like on the streets or whatever, and people were saying that was the real one. And then they got this video with the guy with the chain and the black. They showing it's the guy who came around from the car that was shooting. But it's just a sad situation, man. I always be saying, I guess, when you from the streets, it's like you had your homeboys and security guards, but you know what I'm saying? Like when I remember I was watching this it was like some Jamaican artists, and they were saying like how a lot of when artists go over there, he was saying like get the real police because they actually scare off the robbers. Because this is like if you got a group of 20 guys with AKs and they got a group of guys with 20 AKs, that's not gonna scare them off. They gonna try to get you. And it's like people don't really want beef with real police because they gang for real. So it's best to spend that little extra money, man. If you know niggas on bullshit like this, spend $1,500 to $1,000 on some real police, and be safe, man, cause niggas just on bullshit. Cause I don't know, man. It's just like once you finish performing as an artist, and you fulfill what all you gotta, do, like, yeah, just take your ass home, man, because it ain't nothing but bullshit in the club anyway. Cause I know, like, when I was doing open mics and stuff, like, once I did what I had to do, I was just leaving. Then it get to a point where, especially if you ain't winning, man, like, go ahead, perform, get your little footage that you want to put on your social media and get the fuck up out of there. Cause somebody just be in that motherfucker on bullshit anyway. So, yeah, get the fuck up out of there, man. But then there was another story. It was on about the baby. His brother committed suicide. His brother Glenn Johnson, and he was on Instagram. He was saying he was tired of living. I'm done. You do you, and just because you famous, then it cut off or whatever. And he was saying he was at peace, and he was saying, I hope you at peace. So I guess it was some type of problems they was having, because the baby was saying he got on social media and was saying long live my brother, and then he got some lyrics about like my brother don't think I love him, like we want to see him struggle. So I guess they was having problems, and maybe he felt like he owed him something, or you just never know what they was going through. But that's a rough situation, man. Suicide, like you always gotta I guess some people don't realize sometimes you gotta create a reason, to live. Like you not necessarily, sometimes you might not feel like you have one, and if you don't, you gotta create one, whether it's a child or figuring out your purpose. But yeah, man, you gotta make your own reason to where you want to live and survive. But like Farrakhan said, he said if you don't have enough will to survive, and just like bugs and animals do, he was just like, well, die. So I guess that was some real shit. But everybody don't have the will to die, man. Everybody ain't strong minded like that. And the baby, he was saying too, he brought up the fact that after his father died, he said all his wins felt like losses. And I don't know, I ain't never felt like that. I had like a situation to where like I lost something and everything else is gonna be downhill from there. It's just like it's not really gonna matter. It's not gonna be the same. But he really going through some shit. If you feeling like that, he was saying he pretty much went numb to the world or whatever when his dad passed. So yeah, I mean, like when somebody like that close to you died, and a lot of people like that, they still have a will to survive. He got his own kids, so you just can't give up because something going bad or it ain't going your way. And it was another story about this guy had broke into somebody's house, and he took the keys, and he went into the garage, and the keys didn't work. So he went back in the house, and he woke the people up and demanded that they give him the right keys. But yeah, that was some crazy shit. He ended up getting caught or whatever. So I guess that was a dumbass move. But it's a lot of criminals that I guess a lot of criminals don't really have high IQs anyway. So you can't really be surprised about somebody doing something crazy. Like just breaking in somebody's house seem insane to me, but some people feel like that's the way to go. And I feel like anybody who break in your house, they get what they deserve, man. I don't give a fuck if you 15 or 85. If you breaking in somebody's shit, you deserve everything coming to you. But yeah, and it was another video too where this young guy, he got stopped. Well, he pulled up in his driveway, and he ran to the door, and he was calling for his dad. But I don't know, like I don't understand like what to make somebody want to do this. Kind of sad at the same time, and it was like, how old is the guy to even thinking like that's how shit go? Like your dad could possibly get you out of there unless you felt like he was gonna shoot the police. But yeah, once they get you, man, ain't a lot your whole. I mean, it's not a lot that your people can do to help you. Like they just gotta go through the motions and get you out. But he was resisting. They was like kneeing him and all that shit. But you could tell he was a little kid. That shit was kind of it was pretty sad though. And then it was like I was watching one of my favorite rappers. He was kind of like doing this interview with Talib Kweli, DMX, and he was telling this story about his mentor, a guy he looked up to. He introduced him to crack, so and he got real emotional, and he was saying like how he laced a blunt or whatever. The guy laced the blunt with crack, and he ended up smoking it, but he was like choking up, and he was just saying like, why would a grown man do something like that to a little kid? But I mean, a lot of people don't even care about their own kids, man. So that ain't no surprise. Like a lot of people feel like sometimes like when people be leading you into like a criminal world or something that you're not supposed to be doing, they think is a good thing or they think is a cool thing. So they was saying the guy was in his 30s, but yeah, you know guys in their 30s, man. Some of them, like especially when they be in the streets, they be on straight bullshit. They think all that shit is good, but you know, misery enjoys company. So I guess that's why it's crazy. Like he still, cause I remember like when they was telling stories about him on the news, like they was still finding like crack residue and shit. Like so, he's still on that shit to this day. And he like in his 40s, so that I guess that's what kind of really choked him up, cause that's something that it kind of stuck with him forever, and he couldn't really shake. So I guess he might be on it forever. But you know, some people they can function off of that shit and be like, you know, working. So, but maybe he'll get off of it one day. But that's crack is like it's real hard to get rid of that habit, man. But I guess well, we supposed to have some guests, so I'm gonna get back into I guess some music real quick.